Long-range live streaming FPV has always been complicated, but every once in a while something comes along that changes the game. This is Erling Stream. Lightweight, long range, and finally reliable enough for live broadcast. Welcome to Airlink Stream. In this video we will go through the components of the aircraft and how to assemble them. In your package you will find the frame, the camera damping mount, the case for the electronics, the GPS and RX mount, the capacitor mount, the XT30 mount, then 2 antenna mounts, the only 4 stuck screws required, the 4 small screws for the landing pad, the motor screws and the strap. Let's briefly go through the highlights of this aircraft. This is a 4-inch sub 250 gram aircraft that can fly for up to 15 minutes in this battery configuration. It does have excellent gyro noise performance. It does have semi-encased electronics, no pop in view whatsoever, and is capable of up to 100 miles per hour. Let's now go through the frame assembly. Starting from the front, we have the camera damping unit with O4. The coaxial cable fits right through the print of the GPS and the RX and ends up feeding all the wires to the FC through this hole in the frame, which I can show you here as well. Right here. The print fits right on top of this triangle with a press fit, and the wires fit in here. The stuck screws sit flush with the frame, which allows to fit a nice flat battery pad. In this case I haven't fitted a battery pad yet, but that will come next. Here we have the capacitor. The capacitor fits right on top of the frame within the print, and the wires fit through the frame to the electronics, in this case an AIO, which sits right here within the enclosed 3D print. This is the landing pad, which has the 4 small screws fitted to it. The XT30 wire is held in place through the frame with this print as well. And now for some notes for the build. First of all, when fitting the AIO, make sure to use 3 dampening mounts, 1 on each side of the screw, so that when you end up fitting it within the case, and obviously we'll have the frame sitting on here, the AIO will be floating within the case, making sure it doesn't touch any part of the print. And when fitting the case, make sure you do not over tighten the screws or the case will bend and then won't sit flush anymore with the frame. I recommend to fit some zip ties at first, 4 zip ties on each side where the motor arms are, squeeze it down and then fit the 4 on top, which allows you to take your time and make sure all the antenna wires and the wires to the 4 sit nice and secure. And after that you can tighten those screws back down properly. Additionally, I would recommend to use aftermarket antennas, just because those antennas here, as you can see, specifically this one on this side, the cable is just long enough, so feel free to use it, and I do like to use it, but it makes life a bit more complicated because you are very tight and the length is just enough to fit for this case. In case of the cable, make sure you use a very thin USB-C or micro USB cable. This is because the hole is actually quite small and we want to make sure we can fit it right in there. In my case, I did not have a thinner one, so I just cut off the plastic on the front bit of the cable. When you fit the wires for the GPS and the RX and the coaxial cable for the O4 that go through this hole, just be very careful. This hole is fairly tight and the coaxial cable can be mangled and can be damaged, so make sure you fit the coaxial first and the rest of the cables as well. And that is it. Let me know if you have any questions and I will try to answer as soon as possible.